Hey guys, what's up? I'm watching The Human Centipede 2, and I'm super excited because when I went to go see it, when I went to go see the first one, The Human Centipede 1, it was, brought up to me by this guy and his friend, and that's basically what this video is about, not the human centipede. I'll probably make a video about the human centipede a little bit later, but right now it's about something different. So yeah, I saw the human centipede and I was like, oh my god, I can't sleep. Like, I've never had one of those movies where I can't sleep for days because of a movie. That means that the movie, like, truly was like a thumbs up. Thumbs up. So then I was like, whoa, The Human Centipede 2 is coming out, and a lot of people thought the movie was vulgar and gross and disgusting and they couldn't stomach it. But this is what I basically live for. I love horror movies, I love gory movies, I love bloody movies, and I love gross movies, I love evil, horrible, creepy movies. I just love all types of scary, spooky movies. So The Human Centipede was probably the best thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And then when I went to go see The Human Centipede 2, in which I'm watching right now, you can tell that I'm kind of in love with The Human Centipede itself. Human Centipede 1 with 3 people, The Human Centipede 2 with 12 people. So it's a lot better. Just if you haven't seen it, go see it. And if you can't stomach that kind of stuff and it's too gross, then I suggest you not even watch the trailers. So yes. Anyway, moving on. Today I wanted to talk about one of my exes, and it's never fun to talk about your exes because it's like, oh, you gotta talk about your exes, and well, it never ended right, and they're your exes for a reason, and But this is actually one of my good exes, and I only have yeah, I don't have that many good exes. He's just probably the only good ex that I've ever had. But yeah, okay, so where do we begin? Where we met. I'm trying to make this video really fast because I hate when I talk forever and ever and ever and not get on the subject that I'm actually supposed to be talking about until it's like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna begin. So anyway, we met surprisingly, strangely online. And I used to live in Edison, New Jersey, and then I moved to Smyrna, Delaware. I know. Who does that? And like I came to Delaware and people were like, "Why did you move here? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Not my fault." Oh no. But yeah, so then um we met on Facebook. I think I added him or he added me, one or the other. I'm not sure. But we somehow got friended and we started talking, and I was single at the time because one of my boyfriends broke up with me. It was my first love, I think. My first love broke up with me, and he was all, "I hate you, I don't ever want to be with you, blah 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 blah." And I was just like, "All right, man, whatever." um I didn't say "all right, man, whatever," like with my first ex. He broke up with me and I was like, "Ugh!" But I cried for like days and days and days. And then, out of the blue, this cutie messages me, and I'm like, whoa, who's this guy? So we talked for a little while, and we got each other's phone numbers, and we started talking. And I just got the weirdest text message that says, "I'm gonna human centipede the hell out of them." I don't want to know what that means. Everybody's in such a human centipede like mood, but yeah. So basically, we were just talking or whatever, and we got each other's phone numbers, and we got really interested in like random topics. Like we'd talk and talk and talk and be crazy. And we went out for about a month, I think. And after that month, or during that month, we were like not really, I don't know. It was a long distance relationship because he lived in Jersey and I lived in Delaware. But we had a lot to talk about considering that I used to live in Jersey and all his friends are like my old friends and stuff. So it was weird. But we basically just kept talking, and just during the relationship, just certain things, like we'd get, we'd run out of things to say or something, or we'd just like, I don't know, it was just awkward being with him since, I didn't really know him, he didn't really know me, we never really met in person, so it was just weird. So I was just like, yeah, like I was like, oh my god, I think I love you after like, what was it, the third day or something? I was like, I love you, and he was like, I love you too, and I'm like, oh my god, but it's so weird. But yeah, we just we connected a lot, sort of, and it was just a great relationship in general. And then what happened? What had happened was after that month, we kind of just got bored of each other, and well, he got bored of me. I was still like crazy obsessed with him for some odd reason. I don't know. I got really weird back then, but I was just crazy obsessed with him, and I think he just got bored with me, and he just broke up with me, and I was like super super sad. That was like the next person that broke up with me. I didn't really feel that he really was super 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 mega in love with me. I just thought, it was just, some chick that he decided to date on Facebook. I'm like flashing the camera being inappropriate. I'm sorry. Sorry. But yeah, so months go by, blah blah blah. And and towards the end of my 11-month relationship with, me and this guy broke up, after the month because he got tired of me. And then I started I started dating my boyfriend of 11 months. And everything was perfect, blah blah blah. I didn't hear back from him very much, or I didn't really hear from him, and it was just awkward. Certain things, it was awkward because with my boyfriend of 11 months, like he saw on my phone that said like I heart this person, and that was my past relationship, and he's like, why do you still have this? And I'm like, uh-oh. So that was always stupid. It made me feel like I was a cheater, but I wasn't. I just have random shit in my phone. But um yeah, so, that relationship went on by, and then this person, I might as well say his name. But I don't like saying names, because I'm like Onision, and it's awkward when I say names. The person knows who I'm talking about, because I know if he watches this video, he's gonna know exactly that I'm talking about him. But, anyway, as time goes by, towards the end of my 11-month relationship, this person comes back again, the dude that I did. Let's call him A. I don't know. So, A comes along, towards the end of my 11-month relationship, and he's like, I kind of miss you. We were such a good relationship people, and, you still are, like, crazy about me, I think, and, we're just good together, And I was like, whoa. I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. And then me and my boyfriend of 11 months broke up, and me and the, you know, my pool is like throwing a fit, and I'm just like staring at it. But yeah, so we started talking again, and after my 11-month relationship, me and this guy, that one that we met on Facebook, um, my Facebook love, um, we started talking again. We just got really friendly with each other again, and we realized that we have so much in common, and everything about us was just perfect. Like, we called each other's soulmates. And towards the because me and my boyfriend of 11 months broke up around March, April, May, a little bit end of April, beginning of March, I think I'm not sure, don't quote me. But it was just, we ended up breaking up, and then that summer, like that summer of that year, me and him started talking again, and then we started dating again. And I was just so happy because I finally got like my soulmate, back, and I was just the happiest girl alive. Like, legit, I was beyond happy. We dated for about another month. So it was weird how we felt so much towards each other. Like, we always felt so much towards each other, but, we'd never really dated for so long. And it's weird how that happens, because, when you date somebody for 11 months, and, you think it's gonna be nothing but love. It was, like, barely any love and mostly arguing. But I'm not gonna talk about that ex. That ex is on the DL. But anyway, so me and him dated, and then this one night, it was about for a week. I had been feeling really strange, but we dated for like 2 weeks, and then a week I felt like, whoa, I don't know if I should be in a relationship. Regardless of all the guys that were trying to ask me out when I got single from my 11-month relationship, so many people were like, oh my god, Allie, I love you, be with me. And I'm like, kid, I just got out of a relationship. I'm not ready for this. Like, everything was just, a lot of people asked me out that I didn't expect to ask me out, and it was weird. But anyway, that was a side note, I don't know why. But no, it wasn't. It added to the story somehow. I don't even know. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, people were asking me out, and that wasn't the reason why I was getting so stressed. I was just mainly really stressed, and I couldn't think straight or whatever. It was just driving me crazy, and I just couldn't be in a relationship at that time. So I broke up with him. And it was probably the worst time to break up with him, because I think he was like, at like, he was at some band thing where he was playing, in front of people, real live people, and I was like, yeah, so we should break up. I didn't say it that bluntly, but I had a long text message, and I was like, we should break up, and I don't think we should be together yet, or all this other stupid stuff, and I was like, hopefully one day it could be Allie and you versus the world, I'm not gonna say his name, but Allie and this guy versus the world, that was always our saying, Allie and him versus the world, or him and Allie versus the world. We always did that. And because it was always, me and him were so in connection. We always agreed with stuff. He was just probably the best person I've ever met in my whole entire life. And he really changed me. He really, really changed me, my whole perception on, like, life and things and stuff. But just overall, it was just a great experience with him. I don't know why I'm, like, summing this up when it shouldn't be, but yeah, so, after we broke up, we just stayed friends. We were, like, hard friends. Like, we were just, hey, what's up? Watching TV. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, what about you? Just playing outside or something. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, bye. Conversations like that. Like, we were so, it was so intense between us. And then we started realizing that we still had feelings for each other. And I started dating this one guy, and that's when he realized that he had, like, a lot of feelings for me, and we had to be together, but we couldn't, because every single time that, we were supposed to get into a relationship, I'd always screw things up, because that's just how stupid I am. But yeah, and I know I shouldn't have broke up with him to begin with, and it was just, I have so many regrets of what happened, and the things that I did, and all this stuff, but we both were crazy kins back then. That's another thing we used. He always would say, "Oh, Jeebus, Allie," and I would be like, "Shut up, kid." And what else did we say? Oh, we made up dipputs. And don't you steal that word, because I have a patent to that word. Yeah. But dipputs, it's stupid spelled backwards. So we call people dipputs. We're like, man, you're dipputs. But don't use that, because you probably don't know how to spell it. That was stupid. But yeah, so I guess that's all I really had to say about that. This video is so long. But what else? But right now, as of right now, me and him are kind of on a okay conversational type thing. Like, we can go for conversations, but after a little while we start talking about the past, and things go blah blah. And that's basically everything, I guess. I don't want to be like, oh, well, this is how I feel. I'm not gonna just put my feelings out there. But I'm being such a weirdo today. But yeah, that's really all I had to say about that whole situation. It was just a really important part in my life I thought I'd share. So I'm gonna go before this video is any longer than it has to be. and I'm gonna finish watching My Human Centipede 2 for the second time. Goodbye, and have a great day.